off to new adventures. Today we start heading west. So we're just making our way to Letchworth State Park. It was going to be about 6 hours if we took highways, but because we're avoiding highways, it's going to take about 9, almost 10 hours. So we're just going to do that and take our time. We won't do it all in one day.
Tobacco barn, drying out their tobacco leaves.
So our plan is to drive from Connecticut to Las Vegas, where we're going to store our van when we go back to New Zealand. And we're going to do a bit of a tiki tour. So first stop was the Letchworth State Park, then we're going to North Dakota, South Dakota, and hopefully if we're lucky we might fit in the Cuyahoga National Park. And by going that route we're looking at about 4,000 miles because we avoid motorways. And we've got 7 weeks to do it in. So it might be a bit optimistic, but we'll just see how we get on. So some pretty old houses along here, 1761 back there. Amazing. So we just stopped here for a cup of coffee. And this out here is an ice rink. It's a lake right now, but look, it's an ice rink. Trying out our new table. So we just stopped at the Dollar General back there for chocolate because it's $1. This is it. It's really good value. So we buy a whole packet of like 10 of them at a time. Because in the supermarket you'd pay that just for 2 bars. And it's actually really nice. We like the dark chocolate and the caramel and sea salt.
People from all walks of life on the train like cold smashed ice. Vagabonds and marriages. That's going wrong.
So we've just come up into the casino. This is the Del Lago Casino and Resort. Apparently you can camp here, according to iOverlander, but then there was a sign on the front saying no overnight parking, so we're just going to go and ask. We've been driving all day. It's 6 o'clock. Probably about time to have a little break. Good morning and welcome to another day. We had a nice night's sleep at the Del Lago Casino car park, and today we're going to the Letchworth State Park. Letchworth State Park is located in western New York, about an hour and a half's drive from the Niagara Falls. They call it the Grand Canyon of the East, so we'll check it out when we get there. It's not the nicest of days. We had some pretty bad thunderstorms last night in the van. It's exciting. About another 30 minutes to the Letchworth State Park. This is probably the worst day we've actually had while we're out and about. So we've actually been pretty lucky with the weather. We're both still very excited. I don't know why. Just excited to be on the road again.
So we're on coffee highs.
And we're road tripping in a cool camper van in America. It doesn't get much better than this. So we just arrived at Letchworth State Park. It's $10 to come in. They've given us this map here. We're going to drive down to here. And apparently all the good things to see are down here. Damn! Just at the Mount Morris Dam. It was built in the 1940s.
1,028 feet across the canyon walls.
The dam was built to protect the areas of the lower Genesee Valley. It's estimated that the dam has prevented over $1 billion of downstream damage over the past 70 years. We're just at the tea table overlook. And look at this! Ah, it's beautiful. Letchworth State Park is renowned for its deep gorge carved by the Genesee River over thousands of years.
Just imagine, many moons ago, the river had been up at the top level there, and it's cut its way all the way down through. You can see the smooth wall where it's curved round, and then it's curved back round the other way.
This is the Great Bend Overlook, another stunning overlook. park spans 14,000 acres and has over 66 miles of hiking trails. The park's main attraction is the Genesee River Gorge, which stretches for 17 miles. We're just taking a walk down to the lower falls. This is the upper falls, and we're going to go take a walk to the middle falls in a minute. And now we're just coming up to the middle falls, or the medium falls as I just called them. And behind these trees somewhere. We'll do a reveal. That was Letchworth State Park. Now we're just going to head on, just going to continue heading west because that's the way we're going. Yeah, we don't really know where we're going to end up, we're just going to see. Good morning. This is the casino car park we parked in last night. It was good. We didn't get here till 8. Casino's just over there. A few other camper vans here. It was a nice night. And today we're just heading on. Do with these signs in New Zealand.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio.
Today we're heading to the Cuyahoga National Park. It's the second national park we'll be going to on this trip. The first one was the Smoky Mountains.
The biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go.
So this is Mike's little newfangled table so we can make a cup of coffee outside the van. It's just on the hot days we found when using it inside the van, it just made more hot here.
We're going all the way to the top.
So we've just arrived in the Cuyahoga National Park in Ohio. We're just going to have a quick lunch and then we're going to go for a cycle ride. This is the sort of thing we have for lunch, and sometimes we have it for tea too, just so it's so easy. We get the chopped salad, chuck it on a wrap with some dressing. Put our bikes out, it's going to take a little ride. We're cycling some of the Ohio and Erie Canal Towpath Trail, which runs for over 90 miles and starts in Cleveland, Ohio and runs through to Dover, Ohio. There are many trailheads where you can join the path, and we're starting at the Boston Mill Visitor Center and we're going to cycle to Beaver Marsh and back again. You can also cycle one way to certain locations and catch a train back. It's really nice being on the bikes again. We always say that. Don't realise how much we miss them until we get back on them.
So on our left is part of the old canal. When the railways arrived, the canal sort of declined a bit. Then there's a massive flood which destroyed parts of the canal, which made it uneconomical to repair it. So it was left, and now it's become a cycle path.
Such a beautiful ride through the Cuyahoga National Park. I think it goes for about 60 miles. We're not going to do it all. We're just going to cycle a little bit of it, cycle back, and then go find some other sights to see.
The wetlands behind me, created by humans and beavers working together. This used to be a junkyard. Humans removed the old cars that were here, and at the same time, beavers dammed the river, causing the wetlands. And look what we've got today.
Started here, come down. We're currently here. Oh, we're just going to go back again. Look at all the turtles lined up down here. How cute is that? All camouflage. They've all got their little green coats on. How cute. So we're back from our bike ride. Car park's emptied out. It was only supposed to be an hour's bike ride and ended up being 2.5 hours. It was so beautiful. Is my hair that bad? And Mike's informed me I've got pretty bad helmet here, so you probably won't see this. Now we're just taking a short stroll to see the Brandywine Falls. I've got Mike doing some work. We don't usually have too much of a problem trying to find our car. We're just taking a walk to the ledges overlook. Looks like spooky, like skull type.
No, originally the river would have come along here and you get a little stone caught and it swirled around and borne the stone out.
To me it looks like spooky skull stones. The ledges in Cuyahoga National Park were formed over 300 million years ago. They're formed from a type of rock called Sharon conglomerate, named after the town of Sharon in Pennsylvania. This type of rock is made up of pebbles and cobbles, which over time were cemented together by minerals, forming the hard rock that's here today. Man, there'll be spiders, there'll be snakes. I'm not going up in there.
Bits of fern growing up on the ledges.
Gee, it's really cool. It's really warm out. As soon as you step in between these rocks, it's like air conditioning. Ah, it's nice. It's pleasant. So is it at the Cuyahoga National Park in Ohio? If you're in the area, highly recommend it. It gets very busy on weekends. I don't know what it's like during the week, but just be wary of that.